Pope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popped popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know it. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the point guard. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Davis down low, covered by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Caldwell Pope against Curry. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3.
Get him, Marquise.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And you know, when you have this kind of athleticism, you need to find ways to maximize its impact. Wiggins doing just that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Wiggins. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green breaking loose, and that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways, Kevin, and that scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
And it's blocked. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside for Curry. Wiggins against James. And again, Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has got his third bucket of the night.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
I tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Over Caldwell Pope. Curry can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
James, the pass to McGee. Lakers passing it around. They get it back. Now the dish to Davis. They shoot again. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Last time they faced... What a jam!
Are you kidding me? Nasty. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. Now Thompson.
Get going.
Pass to Chris. Kicks it to Curry. There's the pass to Wiggins. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Lakers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tipped away. Caldwell Pope dishes to Green. Caldwell Pope outside. James has a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound, Davis. Goes up again. Wiggins surveying the floor. No good that time. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner, and that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the moves, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Goes up, and the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And the first one at the line is good. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Warriors leading by 6. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He told me you can never lose track of Klay Thompson. He can miss 10 straight, but when he heats up, he'll bury you. Kevin, they aim to keep a close cover on Thompson to try and keep him quiet. And for the young viewers tonight, watch how Klay Thompson moves without the ball.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, here's LeBron. He has 5. Thompson in the corner. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Kicks it out to James.
Here we go. Get it out quick. I got ball. I'm back.
Pass to Cook. 5 to shoot.
My ball.
Fires for 3. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. James looking around. Pass to Davis. Down low, Cook. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wiggins outside. Curry is inside, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Staying alert and aware, Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
James finds Davis. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Doesn't go for him. Good D by James. Lakers trail by 6. Smith against Curry. Pass to Howard. Second shot opportunity. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Rondo.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
That free throw missing. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for James. And the second free throw, good.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Here's Curry. Caruso grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here is Cook, guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. Off with the layup. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Now the pass to Looney. From the line. Second chance shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And that one falls for Looney. He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 7. Here is Cook. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Smith in the posts. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Set it up.
Warriors leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
How about the precision there from the crafty one? Curry expertly fighting through the D on those type of shots.
Smith outside. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the basket by Pascal.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Howard finds Kuzma. Here is Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the right iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pascal, the pass to Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here
Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. Lakers trail by 11.
Hey, who got there? Get there! Right.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. But they recover it.
Watch the screen!
Here is Cook.
No.
Just 5 on the clock.
Screen coming.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Poole. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So for the Lakers right now, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Smith. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
Come to me.
Here is Cook. Passes it to Kuzma. Over Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Nets, a go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Curry on the wing. Drops in the layup for two. Curry's got 8.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Poole, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Caruso kicks to Cook. Lets the three fly. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Looney. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Cook, the pass to Smith. Back to Cook. Here's Poole, covered by Smith.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Curry has it in the corner. 3-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 16. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the Warriors with some changes. Chris comes in for Kevon Looney, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Smith. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cook. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
And it's Wiggins missing. Lakers trail by 16. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
The first free throw is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Both free throws good from Green. Clark, for a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Davis. Another shot. With 1 second left, and Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And now here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins inside the line. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Here's Poole. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Poole. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron outside. Floats it up for Davis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
On the wing, Thompson. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago, Greg. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Poole, following the basket by LeBron James. Poked loose, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got 9 points in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
There's the athleticism of Wiggins, which is hard to miss. I mean, he's got forward momentum going, able to stop and then pop.
Caldwell Pope finds James from the corner. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Poole. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Poole. James covering. Poole, the pass to Chris. Over Caldwell Pope. Chris can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Davis. They kick it out to Green. Stripped away. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Thompson for the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Crusoe comes in for Green. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro, enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Now here's Howard, and Looney sends it back. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from LeBron.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And it's Green missing. Caldwell Pope with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Outside, Davis. James outside. 6 to shoot. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from James. Caldwell Pope against Curry.
Pick up your man.
A three ball. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. In the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but were still playing confidently and were able to finish the half up by 10. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you've dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Curry. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Over Caldwell Pope. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Green bounce pass. James fires from way outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Davis. Green against Thompson. The pass to Chris. Green with the ball. He kicks to Curry. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James.
Hey, yo, get on Davis.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. And Davis, here we go. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. Green against Caldwell Pope. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Davis. Puts up a 3. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from LeBron. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. And here is Curry. He's got 11 and stolen by LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Curry wide open. No good on the triple. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Out of bounds.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And Smith subbed in for Danny Green.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Cook. Back to Smith. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
2-shot penalty.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
To the inside, Smith kicks to Cook. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. To the middle. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Curry, get going.
Curry looking it over. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Curry's got 13.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes it to McGee. Back to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Smith inside. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Thompson from long range buries the long-range jumper. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Smith kicks to Davis. Here's Cook. They get it back. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I
Take a
call
break.
those PIPs.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. So we can't get either to fall. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Curry, fires the 3, drops in the tray. Curry's got 16 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Cook kicks to Morris. Kuzma passes to Morris. The pass to Cook.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Cook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Good luck, good luck. Good shot.
Guarded by Kuzma.
I got him. Come back here. I'm heading left.
Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here is Cook. He has 7. Yep, it counts. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 8. Curry with it. That's tipped. And here we go with Cook heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 11. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Turn down. Use that. Use that. Right here. Back
Guarded by Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Markieff Morris. Both free throws good from Green. Lakers trail by 8. Here is Cook. 11 points in the game. Howard in the post. He's against Green. Howard misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Curry. Count it. Good. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Now, here's Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there it is for him. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Green up on top.
You get it. Catch him. I see him.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot-blocking teams. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 8. To the inside. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Cook. He's got 11. Nice shot by Smith.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Yo, man up on Curry.
Outside Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Warriors. Howard, the pass to Smith. Back to Howard. Clock at 6. Here's Cook. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Green. Caruso grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And then for the Lakers, LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Green in for Cook. That one misses for Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
To the paint, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. On the wing, Wiggins. And the three off target. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Lakers trail by 6, so the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard, and it's Caruso in at the 1. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%, in fact 52%. Back to Chris. Now the feed to Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half. James, the pass to Howard. Down low, here's Caruso. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Chris. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Howard. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. LeBron outside. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Pascal. The shot comes out.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. And he's good on the second. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Davis. And that's going to be a travel.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Thompson, he's checked in for Looney. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Curry. Great D that time from Green.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Howard, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Curry.
Right there.
And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
And he knocks down the first one. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like Lebron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins outside. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 10. Here's LeBron. Here's Howard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The intensity Howard brings to the board's admirable. An excellent rebounder who really goes and gets the ball.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Howard.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Lakers trail by 10. James dishes to Davis. Back to LeBron. The pass to Davis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Davis has got 13 points in the second half. And it's Curry at the elbow. There's the triple from beyond the arc and then some. And the Warriors lead by 11.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the Lakers call time here. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season? Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break, and he was emphatic. He said, "We are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing." We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Clock at 2, and it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's James. LeBron is doubled. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the jets on.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
No one covering. And that's 12 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. James, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Wiggins against James. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And it's Davis missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Curry against James. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins against James. Caldwell-Pope score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
It's deflected. Stolen by McGee. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. James outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. 13-point lead. Curry against Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Thompson. Over Green. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now here's Curry, launches it, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. LeBron outside. Thompson against Green. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Davis. Over Thompson. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 13. Green breaking loose. Thompson misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now, Chris. Kicks to Thompson. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Green against Thompson. Green passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And they'll keep possession. Curry against Caldwell Pope.
Stay on it. Hey, watch the pick.
Outside Curry. Inside. To end the drought. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
LeBron with it. Now defended by Wiggins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Down low, 6 on the shot clock, and Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Set up, watch the pin. Switch.
From deep, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's James, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Davis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
Yo, watch Curry.
Curry against Caldwell Pope.
Wiggins. Screen coming.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Chris. Three-pointer on the way. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The kick out to LeBron, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Caldwell Pope against Curry. Here's the three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 44.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Hey yo, tiempo driver.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.